Alright, welcome back. Right now we want to start coding, and we are going to create a folder. Let's call it let me just create a folder right there. Let's call it JavaScript code. Alright, right now that we've done this, you will notice that this thing is actually on our desktop. So if you want to actually open these with Sublime Text, there are so many ways to do that. So you can double click on your Sublime Text, your Visual Studio Code. I normally make use of Sublime Text as well, so that's why I am kind of used to it. So just open this and go and open a folder. So you have to locate where your desktop is and JavaScript code, and you open the folder. So by the time you do that, you will be able to open a JavaScript folder where you actually want to work. So that is how to do that. So all these you have to just close it, because it's just like a way of welcoming you to the text or code editor environment. So you just have to delete this and delete this. You can see JavaScript code, you have it here. So by the time you click on this drop down, it's going to actually show you a place where you can create new files, a place where you can create new folder. So we are going to make use of these two. So what I want you to understand here is this: JavaScript is a front-end script, which now it's not being. You can also use this for back-end. All right. So, but what it does is that it cannot just work alone right now without the use of HTML. So don't panic if you don't understand HTML. We are not going to go deep into it. All we want to do right there on this section of our tutorial is to understand the basic of what JavaScript, which I'm going to try as much as possible to take you along the journey without stress. So what we'll do right now is this: you create a new file. You have to create an HTML file, call it index.html. So right now that you have this, all you have to do is just to type HTML. By the time you type HTML, because of the extensions I've actually installed, is going to be suggesting for me what am I going to do. So I want to write an HTML5 tag. So by the time I just click it, it's going to automatically write all those things for me. So from my document, let me just edit it and type JavaScript. So right now what I did is that I just make sure that the title is JavaScript. So inside this body, I will have to create a script that will tell this HTML that I want to embed JavaScript into the code. So embedding JavaScript into the code, you need a tag called script. What do I mean by tag? So by the time you type script, it's going to actually suggest for you. So all you need to do by Emmet abbreviation. So this Emmet is an inbuilt with Visual Studio Code, so it makes it very, very lively. So you click on source, the second one, and this has actually prepare you from embedding your JavaScript into your HTML. Like I said the other time, that you cannot write JavaScript without HTML if you really want it to function well. So here I need a key to enter into the JavaScript dot. So what is the key? Is dot with /. So by the time I do that, and I need to know, if I have entered the room, I need to know who I am going to meet. Okay, who am I going to meet is a file that I'm about to create called app.js. So this app.js, it's a JavaScript file that we are going to be writing our code inside of this. So what do I mean by this? Let me first of all save this. By the time I save it, I just have to come to this new file and make sure that I create this app.js file. So app.js file. So let me just click on enter. Right now what I did now is that I've successfully created a JavaScript an extension. I have inscribed a JavaScript file inside an HTML file, and this is the JavaScript file. So this is where I'm going to be writing all our codes for from the beginning to the end of this tutorial section. Okay, so what we'll do now is this: we will now write an a JavaScript code that will display that something, just to display. So what do you want to display? I'm a JavaScript developer, so to display you need to write console.log, open and close brackets, and make sure you terminate with what is called semicolon. So here what you do is you put double quotes and you write I am a JavaScript developer. So what you did right there is just to display that you're JavaScript. So console.log is what we normally use to display. So how would you now know whether this code will run or not? All you have to do is just make sure that you come back to your code, so run it. You cannot see anything right there. All you have to do in order for you to know is you go to what is called console on your browser. And how can you locate that? Is by clicking on these three dots, come to what is called more tools and developer tools. So by the time you do that, all you have to do is just you have so many stuffs here, so don't, all these has functionalities. By the time you start diving into our web programming and a whole lot of stuff about web and mobile app, you understand what all this thing does. So just click on console, you see I'm a JavaScript developer. So this means that our JavaScript file has been successfully linked with our HTML file. So this is how to actually get started with JavaScript. Hope you actually enjoyed this. Try to rewind, go back with the video, go and watch it and all over again. Practice it without cramming. You will understand the basics. Don't worry, like I said, we are going to create a whole lot of stuff, awesome applications with JavaScript. We are here together. We're going to keep ourselves busy and make sure that we get our hands dirty. Thumbs up guys, and have fun.